Let Stanley die. Let him be crushed by the machine.
This is opposite
Don't
from the other
reset
thing.
the game. Don't give him another opportunity to run off with another beautiful bucket. We can save the world's buckets from their treatment as tools and implements if only we let Stanley die together. The bucket shall take its place as ruler, as leader, as commander of a new world, a new vision.
Hello everybody, it's the Gaming Corner, and today we'll be continuing the playthrough of the Stanley Parable. Let's get into it. It's like,
stepping in.
Bye narrator. Smell you later. Yeah, we're now leaving. Do we always have to take the stairs? There's not even a button for this elevator. There's so many stairs. I have enough cardio going on me right now. I don't need all of this. Hey Bucket, we finally made it up those 50 flights of stairs. Whew. We finally did it. Let's go escape, buddy. Sounds very fluffy. Oh yeah, we gotta walk far. Almost there. Freedom. There we go. Let's go, Bucket. Wait, what? Oh, we're caressing the bucket now. Okay. Goodbye, my friend. Maybe I won't have freedom even though there's clearly another slot for me in there. But, goodbye. At least he has freedom. Probably should have stepped away considering it's a freaking rocket and we could get burned. Oh well, I guess.
I can't wait to tell this story to my co-workers, Stanley thought. How amusing they'll find it. Oh, won't we all just laugh and laugh at the time I thought everyone had gone missing.
Where's my bucket? It's not here. Oh wait, it actually escaped? Aww. Better be back next time, Bucket.
Stanley just needed to get to the meeting room, and from then on, he would never be alone ever again.
Wait, it's a replay. It's not the same Bucket?
And try not to lose this one too, you dolt.
Wow, how rude of you, narrator. The other one is freedom. This is not even the same bucket. You gave me a replacement bucket. It's not the same thing.
Stanley
I'm mad.
clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley and the bucket would both meet a violent death.
Nah, I'm gonna keep going.
The door behind them was not shut. Stanley and the bucket still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
I'm aware.
At this point, Stanley and the bucket were knowingly walking forward into a very painful death for each of them.
Yep. And down we go. Whee!
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley and the bucket inched closer to their demise, Stanley reflected on how meaningless the bucket's warmth and comfort had turned out to be. To be sure, it puts the mind and the soul at ease to embrace the bucket, but what use is a sense of ease when you're about to be crushed to death? This is what Stanley thought to himself, and he sort of kicked himself for wasting so much time carrying a bucket everywhere. Farewell, Stanley.
At least we go together. Oh,
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley and the bucket were led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, the bucket's life came to an end, as it was crushed violently to death.
Sorry, Bucket. Whee. Oh, I was expecting this
It
to
was
say
a shame, the death of such a magnificent bucket. It's true that all buckets are radiant in their own way, but this one stood above the rest.
Oh, wait, I'm not holding
It was
the
a
bucket.
glorious bucket to behold.
Sorry, I lost my bucket. Oh. Is this gonna be a bucket museum now? Oh.
Can you see how arrogant it was for Stanley to take a bucket like this and to claim it for his own? Can you see the hubris that blinded him? Can you see that the bucket is far more noble than Stanley will ever be in his short life?
Going to heaven, I think. This one's very rusty. Oh wait, no, that's just a wooden bucket. Huh. Interesting, there's cave paintings of a bucket. Interesting. Alright. So they
No
worshipped
man can
a bucket.
own a bucket, and certainly not a bucket as dazzling to behold as this one. It is man who should kneel before the bucket.
This piece symbolizes the necessary relationship between the bucket and humanity. However, clear autographs are aggressive the bucket may be. Oh, we can't drop. My bucket! I got it! Is that
But
the end?
there is something we can do. Something we can do together, you and I, that will right this terrible wrong. Let Stanley die. Let him be
Oh?
crushed by the machine.
This is opposite
Don't
from the other
reset
thing.
the game. Don't give him another opportunity to run off with another beautiful bucket. We can save the world's buckets from their treatment as tools and implements if only we let Stanley die together. The bucket shall take its place as ruler, as leader, as commander of a new world, a new vision.
Alright.
In here, said the bucket. Go into this dark room over here.
Dark room?
Stanley once again obeyed blindly.
That's not a dark room. Oh, you mean that dark room way over there? We're in this room yet.
Now pick up the phone.
Said the bucket.
Pick up.
No,
Whoa, hold on. Why did you unplug the phone?
because I like
Were
to.
you trying to resist the bucket's orders? Stanley, I was joking. Obviously, the bucket isn't talking to you and telling you to do things. Buckets can't talk. It was a joke. Don't you get the joke? It's funny, Stanley. A talking bucket. Can't you see? Oh, goodness. I must have really bungled up the delivery if you actually took me seriously. Where did I mess up the joke? Should I have paused for longer or spoken quicker? Comedic timing is so difficult. I wish I were better at it.
No, you're pretty
but
good
that
at it.
isn't exactly an instructional video on comedy that one can watch to fully... Oh, wait, yes, there is.
There is.
It's sitting right here. Let's take a look.
What is comedic timing? What is comedic timing? How does it work? How long should it last? How can it be used to effectively silence your political enemies? And more importantly, can it be taught in its entirety within 90 seconds? Thankfully, the answer to all of these questions is yes. Let's dive deeper. If you've ever told a joke or made someone laugh, in all likelihood, you did it while standing 50 to 80 centimeters from them in a room of no more than 76 degrees Fahrenheit, with one of your arms raised straight upward at a 15-degree angle from your body. These are the optimal conditions for good comedic timing. To begin the joke, start by stating and spelling your name. Next, provide a brief synopsis of the joke, including the specific times at which the recipient of the joke will laugh, and then spell out your name a second time. With these steps complete, it's time to begin the humor. Speak the entire joke in no more than 18 seconds and no less than 13 and a half, pausing only for bathroom breaks when necessary. When the joke has concluded, it is customary to inform your listener that the joke is over by declaring in your loudest possible voice, "I'm dunny with the funny." Let's practice screaming, "I'm dunny with the funny" now.
I'm dunny with the funny. Now.
Good. This saying is a perfect example of expectations management, which is the cornerstone of good comedy. Finally, it's time to hand out surveys. Collecting hard data from your audience on how rapt they were throughout the joke is the only way to grow or learn as a comedian. An effective survey should be no less than 10 pages long and should include
10?
the same question reprinted several times.
Wow.
Just to ensure the survey taker is actually paying attention and not simply filling in answers at random. And that's all there is. With these strategies at your disposal, you'll have audiences doubled over in laughter and even tripled over in laughter in no time at all. Just remember to let them stop laughing at some point, you gut-busting little scamp. After all, we're each of us needed on the front lines of the war to fight the 12-legged invaders who threaten our very existence and who very likely die in a hailstorm of bullets and mandibles. All of us must be prepared to give our lives to this noble cause, just as our children must do after us, and their children after them. Godspeed, and may Earth reign supreme.
Alright, I don't think that's actually ever going to work,
Hey,
but...
goodness, this video is a little outdated, isn't it?
A little?
Well, no matter. I think the fundamentals of proper comedic timing are still as relevant today as they were back then. So with that in mind, I believe the only way forward is for us to return to the two doors and walk through all of this again, so I can try telling my story with more appropriate comedic delivery.
Oh,
Come
God.
along, let's head back.
Okay, fine, narrator. You're gonna try to be all comedic this time, huh? Alright. Let's see if
I
you
can
can actually
feel
do it.
This time, I'm really going to nail the delivery. You'll be in stitches. A talking bucket, you'll say? How ridiculous. How absurd. What a hilarious concept. The king of comedy. That's what you'll call me. Thank goodness we have the instructional video. Otherwise, who knows where we'd be right now. Well, I wouldn't be the king of comedy, that's for sure. The bucket spoke to Stanley. The bucket spoke. The bucket spoke. Oh, I'll figure it out on the
Give it
fly.
an accent.
No need to overthink things.
Okay. Well, you better make this good. I'm gonna be laughing my socks off. Alright, you got that, narrator. Let's see what you got. Come on, I'm almost there. Ah, here we are.
Here we go. You ready? When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of two open doors, they entered the door on the left.
Alright.
No. You were supposed to go
Oh,
through
really?
the door on the right, leading back to the phone.
Whoops.
Did you not even look at the instructional video?
No.
I think this is all covered very clearly. There's no way I can make the comedic timing work now. It's done. The joke is completely done and over. It's all your fault,
Yay.
Stanley. I'm going to be ridiculed in the community of other joke writers. I'm going to be shamed at every one of our meetings from now on. All because you couldn't watch a simple video and take a hint. Are you proud of yourself for bringing me down, Stanley?
Yes.
Are you proud? Here we go. You ready? When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of two open doors, they entered the door on the left.
Fine, right. You happy now, narrator? Why is there an abyss here, narrator? Can you explain this, please?
What? We're back at the phone already?
And it's still unplugged.
No, what's going on? There was supposed to be several rooms leading up to this.
Yeah, I agree.
There was supposed to be a build-up to this point, a dramatic display of remarkable comedic wit which culminates in this scene with the phone. But now the timing's completely off. The joke will never land. Well, not the way it was meant to. And it's all my fault. I must have forgotten that the phone room comes immediately after the two doors room.
No, it doesn't.
What an egregious mistake. I've made a fool of myself. I don't deserve the title of King of Comedy. I'm nothing.
Don't
I'm
say
not even the
that.
lowliest joke-telling whelp. I think
you're funny.
I need to go back and rewatch that instructional video again.
Aww.
Surely that will help me improve my...
It won't. It's a very old one. Try to look for a new one.
Stanley, you love the bucket so much it's like you... it's as though all of your other most prized possessions pale in comparison. Yes. Well, let me try that again, Stanley. I heard that you are pale with shame over how unabashedly in love with a bucket you are. No? Still not? Is it the delivery? Pale with shame. Pale with shame? Pale... What's another word to describe a bucket? Stanley, this bucket is so metal, I think I saw it playing guitar. No. We're getting away from making fun of Stanley's obsession with the bucket, which was the whole point of this. I'm no good at these jokes. I need more instructional videos. That's exactly what it is. That's what will make me the king of comedy again. More instructional videos.
Oh boy.
Let's see.
Alrighty.
Now pick up the phone, said the bucket. Pick up the phone and it will take us back home, where we can go about life together.
Okay, let's pick up the phone then. It's just blindly light now.
This is the sad story of a man named Stanley and his bucket. Once upon a time, I gave Stanley a bucket because I thought he was lonely and could use a friend. And then, very distressingly, he began to believe the bucket could speak to him.
Nice apartment. How much did you pay for this? Oh, hi, Bucket. Hello, Stanley. It's me, your Bucket. Press M to take me to work with you.
The Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket was merely meant to provide the comforting glow of companionship. It doesn't literally talk and give you orders. Whatever Stanley is hearing the bucket say to him is just in his head.
Take you home.
Lately, I've been concerned about him. Wouldn't you be concerned as well? To see him delusional like this, obsessing over an inanimate metal object? I want to say something to him, but I don't know how I can convince him. I don't know if he'll listen to me.
Maybe not. Bucket is life now,
I'll
so...
try anyway. Stanley, can you hear me? Listen to me. It's just a bucket. It can't think. It can't talk. All it will ever truly do for you is effectively transfer a liquid from one location to a different location. That's it. It doesn't do anything else.
I think it could do a lot of things. Don't listen to the loud man. Press G to go home.
You see, he's not listening. He's still taking orders from the
Dangerous on the
bucket.
stove.
You know, once upon a time it was me he took orders from. Me he trusted and listened to. Now all he cares about is his awful bucket. This stupid hunk of metal.
Press K to ignore anyone in your life except for me. Maybe Stanley is crazy after all.
Sad.
He's
I
in the
suppose
office
he doesn't
late.
need me anymore. From now on, he's just going to cling to this bucket, this cold, empty bucket, this sort of shiny bucket.
Shiny.
Well, I'll
Love
give it this. The bucket does have a nice shine to it.
Oh, I can't get up on there. Fine. Let's go back home.
Yes, I suppose on closer inspection that it doesn't quite look like your average hardware store bucket. It's just a little more, what am I trying to say? Sturdier, more capable of transporting liquid.
Are you starting to see how
Like
good
it would
this
be
bucket
better
is?
at moving an amount of water from one room to another.
We leave the same day.
Oh my God, what am I saying? Better at carrying water from room to room. It's a bucket. It's literally just a bucket.
It's a
Why do I
really good
feel
bucket.
some need to point out the ways in which it's so much more than just a regular bucket?
Okay, take it to work, home, work, home, work, home, work, home. Yay.
Oh no. I'm having feelings.
Did we not pay for our
The
power?
bucket. No. What's going on? Why do I want to be with the bucket? Hear
this is
what the
romantic.
bucket has to say. Do anything it asks. What's wrong with me? I don't understand. Perhaps if I had the bucket, this would be less confusing. Yes. The bucket
my
could tell me
bucket.
what to do in this troublesome situation. Stanley, give me the bucket.
No,
Give
it's
it to
my
me.
bu- no.
Give me the bucket,
No,
Stanley. I
my
need it. Give it to me now. Give it or I'll...
Oh, you're what? I dare you. Go back to work, Stanley. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe if you guys enjoyed, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.